Well, if you're looking for solutions to shade, you have come to the right place. Right now, we are joined by Liz Morphis from Barton Springs Nursery, and you have brought along stunning plants to talk about that perform in shade. We're going to start off with a couple of plants in a container that you brought that include sedges. And the plants you've selected are sedges, salvias, and sedums for the shade.
Sedges, sages, and sedums, mostly all for the shade. You got it.
Okay, but the sedges are a great plant family, grass substitutes, basically.
Yes. How about the variegated Japanese sedge right there? It's going to be a lower one that spreads, makes a cute mound, great for rock accents. Probably only gets about 4 feet tall, but a good maybe 2 feet wide.
Yeah,
you know,
great.
That Salvia coccinea purple, the Salvia coccinea summer jewel lavender.
Right, it's a great backdrop for the sedge.
Exactly, and it's good in shade. And then we have a slightly marginal sedge in the emery sedge, that tall, gorgeous stuff.
Okay, and again, the sedges, we know they like the shade. Tell us about the water conditions for these plants.
Sedges are great. They can take a lot of water, or they can definitely dry out. I mean, most of these guys, 3 out of 5 there are native, and so they are definitely ready for our Texas two-steps, right?
Okay.
Like the,
yes, exactly.
the hard drought and then the hard freeze. Now, if we have winters and summers like that together, they do may go dormant in the summertime if it gets incredibly dry, but they'll come back.
Yeah, right. As soon as the rain comes in the fall,
they come back.
Right.
And so they can take cruddy, heavy soil, or they can take rocky soil that drains really quickly.
That's great news.
Yeah.
How about deer?
Deer usually don't eat them. Oh gosh, I always do that right there.
Right.
But deer don't eat them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. So you were talking about the emery sedge, tall fountain spray.
Yes, a marginal plant found along streams and creek beds. Definitely great for keeping erosion at bay and restoring wetlands. And it's an attractive, tall, lighter green to bounce off of darker greens. Probably gets 2 feet tall and 1 foot wide.
When you say marginal, what you mean is it lives on the edge of the different environments.
Exactly.
Not that it's not a good plant.
Oh, correct. It's marginal as in the margin at a stream and then to land.
Right.
The margin of a wet environment,
Right. There's another one that you brought that you think is a rock star. It's Cherokee sedge.
Cherokee sedge.
Why is this a rock star?
Carex cherokeeensis. It's a native. It's a Gulf Coast blackland prairie native. I feel like, what is it? It's native from Canada to Coahuila, and with most of the U.S. and Texas in its path. It's gorgeous. It's glossy, deep green. The russet, like puffs of bloom, are very gorgeous, and I think it could be a liriope substitute, a giant liriope substitute.
Evergreen, right?
Evergreen.
Wow, that's really a great solution for people who are wanting turf-like ground cover.
Yeah, well, the Cherokee sedge is going to get a little bit taller. It's more, I guess, a good solution for a native, very attractive sort of thriller amongst some fillers and spillers.
Okay.
But a great turf substitute would be the lawn sedge.
Okay.
The Carex Leavenworthy that we have here.
Right, and this is a graceful little plant in the container.
Graceful in the container, but graceful in the ground too. It clumps out, it seeds out. You can mow it to an inch and a quarter. You can use it as a border. If you don't want it to spread, if you're using it as a border, cut the seeds off. Okay. But it's a great lawn substitute.
Yeah, and then cutting the seeds off means mowing it, basically.
Yeah, weed eat it or mow it.
Yeah.
It's really not, it's very tough. Well, it bounces back.
Terrific looking little plant. And we're going to jump over to the sages, or the salvias, and there's a stunning new addition here. Tell me a little bit about the lemon light, is that what it is?
Lemon light Salvia greggi. It's just a gorgeous, seems to spread more than others. Maybe it gets maybe 2 feet wide and maybe 1.5 feet tall. Blooms constantly, loves to dry out. It's been the most drought tolerant Salvia greggi that I've experienced in my garden. This one has taken my neglect wonderfully.
Yeah, well, you know,
hasn't frozen, it's evergreen, it's ever blooming.
Some of the hardiness has been bred out of a lot of the cultivars, Salvia greggi, but it's nice to know that one has moved in the opposite direction.
It's totally been impressive to me, and it's kind of new to us.
Okay, well, we've brought this big planter filled with a beautiful, eye-catching sedge and a new form of salvia for the shade again.
Yes, Salvia Amistad sage. You know, Amistad means friendship.
Right.
It was discovered, this plant, this Guaranitica type was discovered at a plant sale in Argentina by a professor of agronomy, and he ended up sharing it, and he named it Amistad because he wants to share it with his friends. He thinks everybody needs to grow this sage. It doesn't stop blooming. That deep indigo purple.
Yeah, midnight purple color.
Midnight purple. Loves the shade. And I think it looks great with that sparkler sedge. It looks like little palm trees, right?
Yeah, right.
Little variegated palm trees. And when it blooms, it really looks like sparklers going off. It's very cool.
Well, it's a very cool combination. And we're going to segue from sedges and salvias to talk about sedums.
Yes.
And you've brought a container that has a mix of different kinds of plants featuring one of the, Sedum palmeri, right?
Palmer sedum.
Right.
It does wonderfully. It doesn't freeze. I've brought you these sedums because they go with our shade lovers and our freeze toleranters in the Carex and the salvias. These sedums are just the same way. They're so fun in that sense. They don't freeze.
Yeah.
This Palmer sedum is a I think it's a North Mexican native.
Right.
Does wonderfully along hillsides under dappled light.
Yeah.
Rocky soil, cruddy area.
Right.
It's a free bloomer, so it blooms really. It's really fun with the yellow bloom.
So sun or shade, really?
Really, yeah.
Okay. And
just dry shade, most definitely dry.
Okay. Well, I hear it actually is native to parts of West Texas as well. Yeah.
Yeah.
And there are a variety of other really cool plants in there, including a salvia that you want to talk about.
We've fallen in love with the Salvia chionophylla snowflake sage. It is a spreader. It's a silvery, soft gray leaf.
Right.
And it can definitely take sun part shade, dappled light, dry, loves to dry out, blooms little purple salvia blossoms.
Yeah.
I think it's a neat substitute if you can't find the silver ponyfoot that you want or something. It's a wonderful dichondra substitute because it's silver spreads. It's evergreen.
Perfect.
Yeah.
Perfect. Our producer Linda is crazy about it. That's a very good seal of approval.
Yeah.
So there's, again, a great selection of plants.
Yeah.
We're going to continue with our sedum tour, and immediately to my left here we have one that's called mouse ear.
Mouse ear sedum, Sedum sarmentosum, can take dry shade. It's native to the southeastern U.S. to shady, dry areas in Alabama, Tennessee.
Sandy soils.
Yes, and but it's done wonderfully for us. As you can see, hugs tightly, flops over probably only 3 inches tall by like 10 inches wide. Sedums are neat in the winter too. You know, they get good color in the winter, right?
They color up, right?
So they'll flush with a gold or a pink or a, you know, cool red, red stems. So neato.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
Neato is a good word.
They're intriguing and addicting.
Right. Okay. Well, right next to it, this is a plant that's caught my eye immediately, which is this is eye-popping yellow.
My personal Ogon Sedum. These are my personal used pots from home. Ogon Sedum. It has not frozen for me. It is chartreuse. It is just so tight and matte forming. 3 inches tall by 12 inches wide. And as you can see, it's happy as a clam.
Yeah.
I think the more sun it gets, the whiter, more bleached it gets. So keep it in some shade.
Right. A little bit
of dry shade.
Especially in the afternoon, I'm assuming. Okay.
Yeah, and it'll get green and chartreusey.
Chartreusey, good.
Yeah.
Okay, and then immediately next to it, another sedum in bloom. This is a great little plant.
This is our Chinese sedum, Sedum tetractinum. It's a free bloomer. I just say free bloomer because they just seem to produce blooms all the time. Just great, waves and waves. Yellow blooms, as you can see, very hardy, very cool in the winter, especially colorful, especially like autumnal when it starts freezing, reds and roses and bronzes, you know, but they don't die back generally. It's been so impressive.
All right. Well, and you know, from again, salvias, sedums, and sedges, amazing, amazing, amazing. You're going to be swamped in the nursery.
Come on by.
Thanks for being with us.
Yes.
All right. Coming up next, it's Daphne.